The Empire graciously welcomes you to Voss Orbital. Ambassador D'jarin deeply regrets that he was unable to greet you personally. I've been instructed to emphasize the delicate situation you're walking into before you head for the surface. The Ambassador is concerned that your business could jeopardize the Empire's interests on Voss.
My employer would argue otherwise.
It's just that your kind aren't known for stepping lightly. The Voss are stubbornly isolationist and abundantly aware of their own value to the Republic and the Empire. It is vital that the Empire fosters goodwill.
And just what is the planet's value, while we're on the subject?
Well, its location and some unique resources, but our lords seem particularly interested in its people and their connection to the Force.
Should I be taking notes?
You must remain on your best behavior.
All right, enough. I get it.
Good. There are a few laws you need to be aware of.
If you want my contact, quit wasting my time.
I must insist, I've been given explicit instructions to make sure you understand the gravity of the situation.
You're still talking.
I'll be quick. The Cardinal rules. No outsiders allowed in Voskar. No fighting in front of the Voss, and please just avoid the mystics altogether. That's it! Please don't kill me.
Whatever they're paying you to pester me, it ain't enough.
I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll go inform the Ambassador that you're coming.
Go on and change your pants.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we all have to play nice.
I wouldn't count on anyone buying us the first round.
Hey, I bet I'd fare pretty well if you weren't around to scare off all the cantina crawlers.
You came promptly. Thank the stars. The less time you spend mixing with the locals, the better. I trust my aide was quite explicit in informing you of the need for discretion here.
I decide how I handle my jobs.
Well, if you do decide to blast your way through Voskar, do me the courtesy of starting here.
I'm always a professional.
I have my doubts. Your reputation precedes you. That said, I look forward to being rid of General Redrish. That woman will be the death of me, if you aren't.
Enough with the doom and gloom. I'm not here to listen to you whine.
Perhaps plotting the General's undoing will put me in a better mood.
I was told I'd be dealing with a Kawati noble, not a Republic general.
They are one and the same. General Thelonia Redrish is a well-respected member of Kawati aristocracy, a philanthropist, and a revolutionary. The Empire has lost a number of newly conquered worlds due to her interference, and we may well lose this one unless she's removed. Unfortunately, we're going to have to take the roundabout course, push her into the open.
The caliber of targets I deal with usually takes some groundwork to get to.
Good. Then I've got an idea where you can start. Imperial intelligence suspects that she's behind the guerrilla attacks on our forces here, but we can't prove it. I believe your best course of action would be to root out General Redrish's officers in the field and gather evidence of her involvement.
You're telling me I can't touch her, but I can shoot up her officers?
You can't touch her here. Out in the wilderness, away from prying eyes, anything could happen. I'm afraid casualty reports are all we have to go on. You'll have to search around the ambush points for signs of the enemy. Take this holo recorder. If you make any discoveries, transmit the evidence to my frequency.
I'll check back in when I got something.
Perimeter, report. Perimeter. Those charges prime, Sergeant?
Yes, Sergeant. Those charges primed yet?
Stars, that was fast. No time. Hit them with everything we've got.
It looks worse than it is. They were counting on the explosives to finish the job.
Well, they were hoping we'd get sloppy and blow ourselves to bits.
Wouldn't put it past them, but I don't think they got that far.
I want to know what they were hoping to cover up.
Might take a little while to clear out the detonite, but the console should only be a couple minutes.
Enough compound here to widen this hole by another kilometer.
Piece of cake, it's all yours.
What would I ever do without you?
Probably kick it a few times and curse a lot.
Hawk's Nest compromised. Full retreat. Operation Cave-In underway. Final transmission. Harrier 1 out. Harrier 1 to Peregrine. The garrison at Fort Cadentha appears to be sending out patrols of Imperial troops. Flights recalled and circling. What's the situation, General? Please advise.
Peregrine has to be General Redrish.
Harrier 1, expect more. Yoren's convinced the Voss to allow Imperial troops to bolster Vosskar's defenses against the Gormak. Monitor their patrols. If they stray too far, show the Voss how ill-prepared Imperials are for Gormak attacks. Peregrine out.
That'll teach them not to scrub the drives.
I've got something for you. Transmitting now.
Now, what have we here? Oh, this is better than I could have hoped. I might even convince the Voss to hand her over for trial with this.
Don't even think about taking credit for this.
If your actions here lead to General Redrish's downfall, you'll have more than earned your due.
Are you putting me on standby?
You've done everything you can out there. Better we not tempt fate. I'll handle things from here. Return to my office and lay low until I return. Hunter, have you returned? Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing, stop. I need you here immediately.
And I need you to take a deep breath. So let's start there.
I have every reason to be in hysterics. General Redrish has something up her sleeve, and whatever it is involves you. The Voss have agreed to hear the accusations I've made against General Redrish, but they've also agreed to her request to face her accuser. She named you specifically to be called to account and submit to questioning.
Definitely sounds like she's up to something.
She'll likely make a spectacle of you, but we don't have much choice. This is the Assembly Hall's location. Hurry, I don't want the Voss to think we're stalling.
I'm not getting paid to put up with this garbage.
I apologize that the Empire has decided to waste your time today.
You won't smooth things over with a smile this time. The evidence of your guilt is as plain as day.
Your holo recordings? I was really expecting you to have fabricated something a little more tangible, Ambassador. And your only witness is a known terrorist.
Never been convicted, but I'm not the one on trial here.
No, you're not. But your character is.
You have questions? Ask.
You're a Mandalorian. Your people have made unprovoked acts of war against the Republic and conducted genocides against entire species. Do you deny it?
Only if you deny your Jedi nearly wiped the Mandalorians out before they turned on you.
I'm not here to debate history with you.
Mandalorians fight to better themselves. You should be flattered we even consider you a worthy opponent.
We'd certainly rather you consider not being our opponent at all. Tell us, how do you acquire this evidence of yours?
Your subordinates provided everything I needed.
That's preposterous.
It's here. That's all that matters.
I won't stand here and listen to the Empire slander me. The Empire expects you to take the word of a hired killer instead of a respected official who's proven her commitment to the Voss people time and again. You will remember it is I who agreed to make the pilgrimage to the Shrine of Healing to show my solidarity with the Voss.
An idle promise. My associate can just as easily agree to make this pilgrimage.
Then take the trials, outsiders. That will reveal true character. We have concluded.
You have shown us much. Safe journeys.
Cagey, diplomatic, almost charming. Not what I expected from a mass murderer. Did you really do all those terrible things?
Those charges were greatly exaggerated.
I believe you, for what it's worth. If you're as smart as you appear, you'll call it quits. I've spent months preparing for the trials. They'll kill you. Ambassador?
I may have to retain you for the diplomatic service. Expect a healthy bonus. I'll be taking it out of my incompetent subordinate's pay. As to this trials business, I had to show the Voss we're willing to do anything the Republic will do. You understand?
Ever heard the phrase, pick your battles?
Wait, calm down. This might be the opportunity we've been looking for.
Have you thought this through, or were you just blowing hot air?
These trials are obviously deadly. If General Redrish were not to return from her pilgrimage, it would hardly be unexpected.
I'll keep on her trail until an opportunity presents itself.
Fadith Kai is an influential figure at the pilgrim camp and is not hostile to us. See if he has any insight on getting you into this shrine of healing.